From the most dangerous enemy of Christianity, Saul of Tarsus became one of its greatest apostles. What could possibly change a man so completely? Imagine living in Jerusalem just a few years after Jesus was crucified. At night, you whisper your prayers, afraid to sing, afraid to gather openly. Because out there is a name that fills every believer with dread: Saul of Tarsus. Given authority by the high priest, Saul hunted anyone who followed Jesus. He made no distinction. Men or women, all were dragged from their homes and thrown into prison. Saul was no ignorant brute. He was a Pharisee, trained by the great teacher Gamaliel. He believed that destroying this heresy was his way of serving God. He even stood by when Stephen, the first martyr, was stoned, and gave his approval. But Jerusalem wasn't enough. Saul sought letters to pursue believers in Damascus. Burning with rage, he set out to crush the movement once and for all. But on that road, everything changed. A blinding light from heaven flashed, brighter than the sun. Saul fell to the ground, and a voice called, "Saul, why are you persecuting me?" Trembling, he asked, "Who are you, Lord?" The reply came, "I am Jesus, the one you are persecuting." When Saul rose, he was blind. For 3 days he sat in darkness, without food or drink. Meanwhile, in Damascus, the Lord sent a disciple named Ananias. Though afraid, he obeyed, laid hands on Saul, and said, "Brother Saul, the Lord Jesus has sent me so that you may see again." Immediately, something like scales fell from Saul's eyes. He could see, he was baptized, and his new life began. Within days, Saul entered the synagogues proclaiming, "Jesus is the Son of God." People were astonished.
"Isn't this the man who once hunted us?"
But Saul's transformation made him a traitor in the eyes of his old allies. A plot to kill him was set. By night, the disciples lowered him in a basket through the city wall. The hunter had become the hunted. From that moment, Saul, known also as Paul, became the apostle to the nations. He traveled across the Roman Empire, planting churches and writing letters that now form much of the New Testament. Though beaten, stoned, and imprisoned, Paul never gave up. At last, in Rome under Nero, Paul was executed, yet his legacy lived on. His letters, his teaching, his life poured out for the gospel, proof that grace can utterly transform a life, and that one transformed life can change history forever.